Top 30 Iconic Quotes Movie, The Green Mile, 1999. The Green Mile, 1999, directed by Frank Darabont and based on Stephen King's novel, is a powerful and emotional drama set in 1935 at Cold Mountain Penitentiary. The film follows Paul Edgecombe, Tom Hanks, a death row corrections officer, as he encounters John Coffey, Michael Clarke Duncan, a gentle giant convicted of murdering two young girls. However, Coffey possesses an extraordinary supernatural ability to heal others, leading Paul to question whether an innocent man is about to be executed. Through themes of justice, compassion, and human cruelty, The Green Mile explores the morality of the death penalty and the darkness within mankind. Coffey's innocence and miraculous gift contrast sharply with the brutality of some guards, particularly Percy Wetmore, Doug Hutchison, who abuses his power. The bond between Coffey and Paul is deeply moving, culminating in one of the most heartbreaking executions in cinema history. With standout performances, especially from Duncan and Hanks, The Green Mile is an unforgettable tale of hope, sorrow, and redemption. Quotes like, "I'm tired, boss, tired of being on the road, lonely as a sparrow in the rain," and "we each owe a death. There are no exceptions," cement its place as a timeless classic. Paul Edgecombe, "On the day of my judgment, when I stand before God, and he asks me why did I kill one of his true miracles, what am I gonna say? That it was my job. My job." John Coffey, "You tell God the Father it was a kindness you done. I know you hurtin' and worryin', I can feel it on you, but you ought to quit on it now, because I want it over and done. I do. I'm tired, boss, tired of being on the road, lonely as a sparrow in the rain. Tired of not ever having me a buddy to be with, or tell me where we's coming from or going to, or why. Mostly I'm tired of people being ugly to each other. I'm tired of all the pain I feel and hear in the world every day. There's too much of it. It's like pieces of glass in my head all the time. Can you understand?" Paul Edgecombe, "Yes, John. I think I can." Arlen Bitterbuck, "Do you believe that if a man repents enough for what he done wrong, then he'll get to go back to the time that was happiest for him and live there forever? Could that be what heaven's like?" Paul Edgecombe, "I just about believe that very thing." Arlen Bitterbuck, "I had a young wife when I was 18. We spent the summer in the mountains, made love every night. After, we would talk sometimes till the sun came up, and she'd lay there, bare-breasted in the fire light. That was my best time." John Coffey, "You know, I fell asleep this afternoon and had me a dream. I dreamed about Dell's mouse." Paul Edgecombe, "Did you, John?" John Coffey, "I dreamed he got down to that place Boss Howell talked about, that Mouseville place. I dreamed there was kids, and how they laughed at his tricks. I dreamed those two little blonde-headed girls were there. They, us laughing, too. I put my arms around em and sat em on my knees, and there, us no blood comin' out to their hair and they, us fine. We all watch Mr. Jingles roll that spool, and how we did laugh. Fit to bust, we was." John Coffey, Michael Clarke Duncan, and quot, "I'm tired, boss. Tired of being on the road, lonely as a sparrow in the rain," and quot, "I'm tired of never having me a buddy to be with, to tell me where we's going to, coming from, or why," and quot, "People hurt each other. That's how it is. All the time," and quot, "I tried to take it back, but it was too late," and quot, "You can't hide what's in your heart," and quot, he kill them with their love. That's how it is every day, all over the world, and quat. I'm rightly tired of the pain I hear and feel, boss, and quat. I do not see God putting a gift like that in the hands of a man who would kill a child, and quat. It was a kindness you done, and quat. I just took it back, is all, and quat. Paul Edgecombe, Tom Hanks, and quat. We each owe a death, there are no exceptions, and quat. What happens on the mile stays on the mile. Always has, and quat, I guess. Sometimes the past just catches up with you, whether you want it to or not, and quat. It's like pieces of my heart are breaking off and leaving holes every time someone I love dies, and quat. I believe that when I die and I stand before God, I'll have to answer for every person I've ever killed, and quat. On the day of my judgment, when I stand before God, and he asks me why I let one of his miracles die, what am I gonna say? And quat. You don't believe he's guilty, do you? And quat. Sometimes the best thing you can do for someone is to let them go. And quat. We see a lot of strange things on the Green Mile. And quat. I think about all of us walking our own Green Mile, each in our own time, and quat, Brutus and quat, Brutal and quat, Howell, David Morse, and quat. This has to be hard for you, boss. Just let it go, and quat. He's just a man, Paul. He can't be what we think he is, and quat. We have to do this by the book, Paul. No matter how wrong it feels, and quat. Sometimes there's no justice, just the law, and quat. He doesn't deserve to die like this, and quat. Edgewood and quat, Dell and quat, Delacroix, Michael Jeter, and quat. You be nice to Mr. Jingles. He a circus mouse, and quat. I love you, Mr. Jingles, and quat. He's a magic mouse, and quat. I don't want to die, boss, and quat. Tell me it won't hurt, please, and quat. Percy Wetmore, Doug Hutchison, and quat. Adios, Chief. Drop us a card from hell, let us know if it's hot enough, and quat. Dead man walking, and quat. That's right, I'm watching out for me and me alone, and quat. I'm gonna make you pay for that, old man, and quat. You're nothing but a little mouse, and I squash little mice, and quat. Other key quotes, and quat. It's the pain, the noise, all the pain and noise. I just can't take it no more, and quat. John Coffey, and quat. Paul, this is just a mouse. Ain't no circus mouse, and quat. Brutal Howell, and quat. That's why I don't care, because it doesn't matter, and quat. Percy Wetmore, and quat. The world is not a fair place, and quat. Paul Edgecombe, and quat. I swear, the more I see, the more I hate people, and quat. Paul Edgecombe, and quat. Your heart is as black as coal, and quat. Brutus Howell, to Percy, and quat. He didn't deserve to die that way, Paul, and quat. Brutus Howell, and quat. When I stand before God, I'll have to answer for letting one of his miracles die, and quat. Paul Edgecombe, and quat. Sometimes, the Green Mile feels so long, and quat. Paul Edgecombe, and quat. We all walk our own Green Mile, in our own time, and quat. Paul Edgecombe.